Hello, to an X it's main man BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. So thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to super chat. So what's going on, fam? What's going on, Zebecians? What's going on, Zebec millionaires? So the topic of today is we're talking about the AMA, the spaces with Kotapay and PayBridge. Up Silver Days. What's going on, player? What up, Yazim? What's going on? Silver Days. BTM. What up, Tony T? What's going on, fam? Yo, Crypto Clay. What's going on with you, bro? I guess you are back from the hunting trip. But either way it go, thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. What up, BTM? Go ZBCN. There should, but there should on announcement this week. Tony, Days, and Yazim. So first, let's turn on the spotlight and see what we can see. So this is Caleb and Brown. Shout out to Caleb and Brown, one of the sponsors of the BTM Crypto News Network. Thanks for joining Clay on your trip out. Let's go. So, the Caleb and Brown is a good way to brokerage your crypto. They provide you with a one-on-one personal broker to help you with questions you have and help you navigate the cryptocurrency market. I have a link in the description. You can sign up and get 10% off. And also, you get a 24-hour 7 support. You got questions, you can ask them, or they can help you. I know I currently had a problem. My water bill billed me 3 times. And I had to wait for these guys to open. So all night I'm trying to figure out what the heck happened. But once they did finally get in touch with me, they were able to get it cleared up. But it would have been a lot easier if they had 24/7 support like Caleb and Brown. What up, Ali? Greetings, crypto family. So let's look at the bubbles real quick. So this is crypto bubbles for today. I'm not 100% sure what is going on with the market, but it looks like Pith is up 54.7%. Let's go. Uh, CRO, which is the Chrono token for crypto.com, is up 17.9. Bera is up 7.2. Radium's up 2.1. What is this? Luxo is up 0.5. Ordinai is up 0.4. Virtual protocol is up 0.6. Koto is up 1.7. Link is up 1.9. Ingest is up 3%. Metal is up 1.5. I need to check that metal account, figure out what's going on. CFX is up 7.5. Caspa is up 0.4. Solana picked up a couple Solana tokens on a dip. I think it was 198. So I already made $20 per token. So that was a good pickup. Up 2.5 on a day. Jupiter's up 3. AIXBT is up 3% as well. XPR is up 2.5. XCN is up 0.9. So let me know what you guys think. ZBCN is down 5%. I was looking for a pump today, but I was kind of upset with the AMA because Kotapay didn't join. So I was listening kind of off and on, and I came back and I was listening it. There was a couple announcements, and then there was a problem getting Kotapay on, which I think is showing up in the price. I thought it would pump like crazy today, but for some reason, Kotapay had a internet issue, which might be affecting the price of the ZBCN. But since it's down, right, it's coming down for us to pick it up. What is the saying? Wait. Dips aren't for crying, the dips are for buying. So make sure you pick up what you can while the price is down. This is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. Flare dipped hard too. Keep stacking. Let's freaking go. So ping went down 2.9. ZBCN is down 5.1 to 0041. I think we might push on down to the 0038 or 39. Aren't waiting for no spaces to pump the price. That will come with adoption, trust, and partnerships. So as the partnerships come in the adoption, I think the price will push up. But to your point, Crypto Clay, I thought the AMA would help with adoption, especially with Kotapay, but I guess they're going to reschedule that anyway, so we should be fine. Toshi's down 5.6. Stronghold is down 6.3. Spectra's down 9.5. Arrow is down 7.5. Sky's down 4.5. Prime's down 4.2. ASM is down 2.2. WMTX, which is that World Mobile Token, is down 4.2. So again, going down is good, right? That's when you want to buy the dip, as Crypto Clay's saying. The 0038 is where I got a solid bottom. So if we do continue to slide, the all-time high is 007. So we could buy the dip at the 00 what is that, the 003, which would be a good patience. Jedi's James 58 family, you too must be patient. So yeah, definitely continue to diamond hands and hold, guys. Things will pick up, right? It's just a matter of time. Just got to be patient. So let's check it out. Currently, we are down 0.3 on the hour, 4.95 on the day, 7.2 in the week, 16.05 for the month, 36.4 for 90 days. But we're still up 328.3. Let's go. Zebec holders. Okay, well, it popped back because it was sliding earlier. So let's see, currently, we're waiting on that to refresh this guy. And dang it, I don't have, sure don't. Let me open up, what is this? No, yeah, coin market cap. Rip it. Why is this? Oh, cap locks is, I'm about to say. Okay, that's not what we're looking for. Coin market cap. We will get regs, we get pumps. So it looks like Bitcoin is down 0.2 to 111K. Ethereum is down 0.3 to 4,466. XRP is down 0.53 to 295. Solana is up 0.17 to 212. Fear and green, sorry, fear and greed index is at 45, so back to neutral. But the altcoin season index pushed up. We've been at 41 hard or 43, and now we are at 52. So we're getting closer to altcoin season. Let's go. Trying to clear my throat real quick. A wise man said, market's always the dippiest before the pumpiest. Okay, that's pretty good saying, but you're right. It has to pull back to fuel up and then to take off. So somebody said that it pulls back to get the fuel so it can rocket, right? It's got to pull back and gas up. So we're at 81,791. In the last 4 hours, we picked up 15 holders. 12 hours, we picked up 22. For the day, we picked up 65. For 3 days, we picked up 91. For the week, we picked up 440. For 2 weeks, we picked up 1,247. And for the month, we're up 4,118. So that's good. And currently, Solo Scan says 81,797. It says 791. So this always has 5 or 6 more for some weird reason. Um, Shot out to 2 bits as well. And I thought they were adding ZBCN, but I guess they didn't. So let's see what CoinMarketCap has to say about ZBCN. I just added more metal chain to my stash. I got Ethereum vibes from metal. I might have to check out the Web Authority. I haven't even been. I think I added it and I only went in there like once or twice. But that's probably what you're supposed to do. You don't want to keep looking at it all day, every day. You just want to add it and let it be. So currently we're at 00421, down 4.8% on the day. Market cap is under 400 to 382.6 mil won, down 4.83%. 24-hour trading volume is up though. 16.07 mil won, up 7.3. So it looks like there is some movement. We are back in the race, ladies and gentlemen. Keep stacking. Investors will buy back in. They won't go anywhere. ZBCN has a massive potential. That old trick, sell high and buy back low, just isn't my strategy. And I would not recommend that to most of you guys. I might buy some more if we go further down, but we will see. But on to, if we read this yesterday, we did. So on to X real quick. And this is the wave is coming. And you can see we're clearly selling across the desert. So that's what's up. This is Crypto Lord, ZBCN fam. Hold, store your crypto. Store swap here. I'm not sure. Not even clicking on that. So large caps, money flows here. We are here. Money is flowing into Bitcoin to Ethereum, and then we'll get to the what is this? Mid caps, and then the low cap. So mid cap is Render, Vet, SCI, Ingest. It's weird because these guys stop. Large cap, the Link, Ondo, Sui, Algo, HBAR, Caspa, and BitTensor. And then the low caps. So it's Nano, Zano actually, uh, ZBCN, Tail, C Pool, Anyone, Land Props, Prop C, Cubic. Where's the Cubic at? Cubic and KTA. The past week confirms we are in stage 2 of the cycle. Ethereum ETFs pulled 1.28 billion, while Bitcoin ETFs still saw 144 million in outflows. Even through Bitcoin turned slightly positive in the last 3 sessions. This is what stage 2 feels like. Capital rotation, chop, diversion. BTC consolidates as the anchor while Ethereum becomes the trade institutionals are chasing. Stage 1 was pure Bitcoin dominant. Stage 2 is Ethereum plus selective alts. And next, if September rate cuts kick in, the altcoin stage, that's when things go wild. It's time to brace yourselves for a long ride. So definitely get ready, and don't trade unless you're a trader. Buy, hold, and wait for passive income opportunities or borrow against it in the future. I lose service, I'll hook back up on Tuesday, fam, headed to the hills with Hall's balls. All right, be safe out there. Get us some uh what is that? Venison jerky, man. Get us some deer meat or something. But have a good time. Yes, Ethereum is the indicator now. So as Ethereum is pumping, and it looks like, hold on, it looks like we're pulling back on Bitcoin. Where's Ethereum? Where is Ethereum? Okay, Ethereum is down 2.9 on the day, hasn't changed in the hour, down to 4,436. If it goes under 4,000, I'm buying everything I can get my hands on. So let me know what you guys think about that. Now, this is ZBCN still running. Let's see what Zach has to say.
Another 300% pump captured. Last month, it was the Joey token on the XRP ledger. This month, and right now, we are watching the ZBCN ticker, Zebec Network, go on an absolute tear. Check it out. Now, last month, when I did my deep dive on Zebec, I tried to explain to folks that this was not another meme coin. This is a real utility project based in America, and the addressable market that they were going after is massive. They're trying to streamline payroll. So go check out my deep dive. It's in my 2025 coin review playlist, and you can see what's happened since we talked about it. Up over 300% in the past month. Here's the crazy thing. There's not even big influencers talking about this project yet. Like, there's definitely people talking about it, myself included, but none of the big names have even gotten in on this project yet. So we front ran that liquidity that started to come in. I think more is on the way. Full breakdown in my YouTube video that's dropping right now. Check it out. Another 300% pump captured. Last month, it was the Joey token on the XRP ledger. This month, and right now, we are watching the ZBCN ticker, Zebec Network, go on an absolute tear. Check it out. Now,
So he is 110% correct, right? I mean, I'm by no means a big YouTuber, and we've been talking about it for months. And the big, massive YouTube channels aren't even talking about it yet. So when they get deeper in and the adoption happens, is when we're going to see some serious inflow into the project. The fact that Zebec is in partnership with Anchorage Digital Bank is great. Yes, Santiago, you are right. Anchorage Bank is huge, right? I think Ethereum sucks once you have it, you will sell it all. Once you use it, you will sell it all. Ethereum is not the answer. No, I've been preaching Ethereum slow and the fees are ridiculous. But since it's pumping now, I'm just gonna hold it. Saying I might get to 5, 6,000, make a couple bucks on Ethereum and then sell it. But yes, Ethereum's slow, glitchy, and the fees are crazy. If they can get the fees down, they might have a shot. But I think the Solana network is up next, guys. I think Solana has a good thing going, and Solana will answer a lot of the questions. And our favorite token, the ZBCN token, is on Solana. So how can they lose? Jake Clever spoke about Zebec the other day. He said they will use it once it comes further along. Yeah, again, we're still early in the market here, guys. I was talking to a friend of mine, and he was mentioning crypto for a lot of the mid caps and the low caps are still new, right? So a lot of people that missed out on the Bitcoin and the Ethereum are gonna jump deep into the next big thing, which would be payroll and RWAs and a Zebec, right? They're watching and they're waiting and they're looking for that next crypto, which a Zebec will be or is. They just don't know about it yet, right? Uh, what's good, brother? How things been? I need more ZBCN. Of course, Peter. I agree with that 600%. Zebec's values early conviction. If you hold Zebec before the noise, you're not just a participant, you're a core. Silver card recognition plus future access claim here. I'm not sure about. I haven't checked this yet. Might check it and see and let you guys know. Hmm. You weren't just early, you were essential. Zebec recognized early ZBCN supporters with the silver card. Claim your recognition. Zebec Digital, this isn't hype, this is legacy. We'll try that later. Hmm. Zebec will be on the ground as an official exhibitor with our own booth at Sabo's 2025. Look out for more announcements soon about other Sabo sponsor partnering with us. So this is X Gold that tagged me. Must be becoming somebody in the Zebec community, in the ZBCN, and the Zebekians, and the Zebekian millionaires, and the pirates and sailors and ships, and whatever you want to call it. So this is DWP is already partnered with Anchorage Digital. So is Zebec. Jake knows his stuff. Let's see here. Collaboration on Solana chain is another RWA. That's a banger. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Okay, here we go. Let me get the freaking pen. What's the ticker for that, actually? Hell to the Redskins. Let's see. It's backed by Ondo and BlackRock. Is there a ticker for that? Let me see here. COLL. Oh. Oh. Thanks. I think we found it at 1 cent and it is down. And it's hardly on any exchanges. That's weird. Let's see. COLLAT. We'll look at that in a minute. Where we are here. So this is check out my latest article and pass it around. Where's the article? From unbanked villages to the halls of global banking, Zebec is building the rails of real-time finance plus connectivity. World Mobile Partnership, Kotapay, FIBT, stablecoin payroll, heading to Sabos and Frankfurt. The future is here. Where's the article though? My guy. Oh, I thought this was just a t-shirt. So let's see what your article is talking about. Wow, you got an article on Medium. Okay. Okay, Joseph. Crypto, fintech writer, blockchain journalist, technical writer. Follow me at Gold is in my veins on X. It's weird. This is not the same. Don't forget Algorand. Oh yeah, we're definitely rolling with the oh, okay, I'm tripping. So that is you gold in my veins. Okay. The claim of this article is informational. It's for informational purposes only and should not be taken as financial, legal, or investment advice. I should put that on my disclaimer. Always do your own research, DYOR. Do your own research before making financial decisions and consult a licensed professional if you needed. The views and the highlights shared here reflect information from the Zebec Network Space related to discussions. Was that today? Should not be interpreted as the guarantee of future performance. When was this posted? 2 hours ago. Okay, I mean, it is today. So maybe this is what I was looking for. When you listen to the Zebec recent X Space, a theme emerges that's impossible to ignore. This isn't just another Web3 project chasing hype. Zebec is building a connective tissue, financial rails, payroll rails, and even telecom rails that could quickly shape how billions of people access both money and the internet. Two spaces in particular tell the story. The first featured the World Mobile, which we talked about, which I thought was pretty cool. And there was a lot of things there as well. CEO Mickey, Mr. Telecom Watkins, Zebec CEO Simon, and host Ben White unpacking Zebec's new partnership with World Mobile. The second was meant to spotlight Kotapay, the payroll division of First International Bank and Trust. Oh, that's what FIBT is. The U.S. bank founded in 1910. Talking about legacy, bro. These guys have been around forever, right? 1910. These guys were around before the Great Depression. 1910, let's see, what is that? 25 minus 1910. 115 years. That is crazy. Around all that time, I'm pretty sure they got something working. Uh, Algorand partnership connects Zebec to the International Swaps and Derivative Association, ISDA. Huge. Thank you, Crypto Clay, for that. Got some congestion there. Yes, pre-World War One. Believe it. um, so where were we? Two spaces in Kotapay. Technical issues prevented Kotapay's voice from coming through. But Simon carried the conversation, outlining their strategic relationship and promising a rescheduled session. Different context, different audience, yet both spaces painted a picture of Zebec as a company building for mass adoption and real partnership and real traction. So this is World Bank. We're going to come back to this guy. So shout out to Lazarus. That's a pretty cool shirt. Taking over the world. That's a pretty good shirt. I don't know if anybody's making them, but how about your boy, gold in my veins? We can start mass producing those babies. Get them out in these crypto streets. That's definitely a pretty good idea. So I don't know if you're making them or somebody's making them, but your boy is about to jump all over that. So this is hydrogen-powered planes, 12 miles high, delivering high-speed coverage. No dish, no satellites. More on World Mobile token. And I did pick up some World Mobile tokens. So if you guys have Uphold, this is not financial advice. This is just for entertainment purposes. I would pick those up as well. Let's see what Crypto Chrome has to say.
World Mobile WMTX has always stood for one mission, connecting everyone, everywhere. In 2025, they joined forces with Protelindo, Indonesia's largest independent telecom tower company, to launch World Mobile Stratospheric. At its core is the Stratomast platform, a hydrogen-powered aircraft that beams 5G and even 6G straight from the stratosphere to the phone in your pocket. Starlink works by putting thousands of satellites far out in space.
I don't know how that sound always goes back down. It's crazy. But let's get back to the video.
And you need a dish on the ground to connect. It's like building an entire highway system across the sky. World Mobile Stratospheric does it differently. Instead of satellites in space, it flies much closer in the stratosphere, just above the clouds, and beams signals straight to your phone. No dish, no extra hardware. It's more like building one giant bridge that instantly connects whole regions. One stratomast replaces a forest of towers, covering 15,000 square kilometers and serving 500,000 people at once. Imagine an entire stadium on video calls without a single signal drop. That's the level of scale World Mobile and Protelindo are unlocking. And here's what makes it even more powerful. Stratomast runs on liquid hydrogen, leaving behind almost zero emissions. It uses 95% less energy per gigabyte than traditional masts. Instead of burning power like a city of lights, it simply sips hydrogen and leaves only water vapor in its wake. This isn't theory. In 2022, the first 5G call from the stratosphere was made. In Saudi Arabia's NEOM project, they proved the platform works in the real world. But here's the twist. This isn't only about faster phones. What happens when billions of people still offline suddenly gain instant, affordable access? Entire economies could ignite overnight, and the future of telecom might not belong to satellites at all, but to hydrogen-powered wings gliding silently above our skies. Want more crypto videos? Check out my playlist. Remember, this post is brought to you by the Crypto Chrome. Like, follow, share, and repost this video if you believe that crypto is the future, and the future is now.
So shout out to Crypto Chrome. Although Crypto Chrome, I'm gonna need you to put a Zebec icon on that little thing at the end there, bro. Zebec wasn't even on there, but appreciate all that you're doing for the community. When Circle wins, Zebec wins too. MasterCard Circle to enable USDC payments across Europe, Middle East, and Africa. And this is also official announcement. Zebec teases major review with the NBA and Uphold. Could this be a game changer for crypto adoption in sports?
Yes, we are.
Start this back over.
Well, where do I begin there, really? But on the topic of the NBA, yes, we are going to be making an announcement very soon with our partners at Uphold, who actually happen to be on the spaces right now. So, hello to everyone at Uphold. Well, where do I begin there, really? But on the topic of the NBA, yes, we are going to be making an announcement very soon with our partners at Uphold, who actually happen to be on the spaces right now. So, hello to everyone at Uphold. Well, where do I begin there, really? But on the topic of the NBA, yes, we are going to be making an announcement very soon with our.
There it is, player. So the announcement about Uphold in the NBA is almost up and going. CEO Simon talks about partnerships with Kotapay in order to pull the plug the Zebec payment rails directly into the Federal Reserve. What? Directly on the
Federal
Federal
Reserve
Reserve. Let's
managed systems
go.
in the US, such as FedWire and FedNow, which already process trillions in daily transaction volume. So, for us to grow as a company at the rate that we want to, it makes much more sense to partner with the leaders in in the existing system rather than build a new system that is completely outside of that realm. Part of the beauty of what we've built at Zebec is that it can integrate directly with any bank in the ACH system through our connection to Kotapay. So our goal, of course, is to drive mass adoption, not by replacing the current system, but by plugging our rails into the Federal Reserve managed systems in the US, such as FedWire and FedNow, which already process trillions in daily transaction volume. So for us to grow as a company at the rate that we want to, it makes much more sense to partner with the leaders in in the existing system rather than build a new system that is completely outside of that realm. Part of the beauty of what we've built at Zebec is that it can integrate directly with any bank in the ACH system through our connection to Kotapay. So our goal, of course, is to drive mass adoption, not by replacing the current system, but by plugging our rails into the Federal Reserve managed systems in the US, such as FedWire and FedNow, which already process trillions in daily transaction volume. So for us to grow as a company at the rate that we want to, it makes much more sense to partner with the leaders in in the existing system rather than build a new system that is completely outside of that realm.
So shout out to Zebec. That makes 1,020%, bro. Why build it if it's already there? You can just update the existing system. So that's 100% accurate. This is Zebec Networks at Salbos. Cybos? Cybos? I don't know. Zebec at Cybos, whatever it is. September 29th to August 2nd in Frankfurt. And Zebec, if you're listening, you go ahead and send that ticket. Contact your boy. We can be ready and on the ground within a week or so. So let me know. AWS will be there. Bank of America, Bank of China, Barclays, Chainlink, HSBC, European Central Bank, JP Morgan, McKinsey and Company, UBS, Wells Fargo. Got a Wells Fargo sneaking in. Microsoft, Swift, NASDAQ, Unity, Deutsche Bank, MasterCard, and Visa. Zebec is headed to Frankfurt for Cybos to 2025, taking place September 29th through October 2nd. We'll be in the room with some of the biggest names in global finance to push forward the conversation on stable coins, payments, and more. Attending Salbos, reach out and let's connect. Definitely be attending if you guys send me there. But shout out to the Zebec warriors in the Zebec army. Boots on the ground. Let's go. Hey Zebec, how many billboards in Rockstar Games, GTA, Fortnite games, Roblox, or the Sandbox? How about some billboards? Okay. maybe even a future collabo. Zebec isn't just payroll, it's Web3 payment streaming hub for real world use. Or is it GameFi a thing of the past? Let's see what you got here. With the streets with a partnership, really, Metaverse is the first live to earn Metaverse on the Solana developed via Unreal Engine. The Metaverse will feature Zebec on billboards, posters, and buildings of cool a city. Welcome aboard. So this is Bonafide coming. I guess that's a Zebec uh, billboard. Algorand Foundation. Users can now use Roblox to generate Algorand accounts, sign transactions, and send them directly to the Algorand node. We love Gigi here at Zebec headquarters. So please welcome our partnership with next generation Web3 game platform, Gigi Slayer. Dive into the world of metaverse gaming with Gigi Slayer Game. Welcome aboard, nerds. Welcome to a new partnership in town. Something Token is building the largest high-end gaming ecosystem on the blockchain. They will be using Zebec for their payments. Look out for more partnership news. Welcome aboard, Fab Welt community. What up, Chad? I'm on the ship. Actually, I saw a pretty nice ship the other day, man. Think you missed it, but no worries. So the AMA from today came up with 11.7 thousand tuned in so far, and we will keep an eye on that as well. Before we get back to this article, I want to look at something here. It looks like Zebec confirmed Spaces AMA with Kotapay, First International Bank and Trust, and PayBridge today at 10 a.m. Couldn't find a public recap or highlight thread from the session. What we know about the AMA, Zebec posted the live Spaces with Kotapay, the U.S. banking as a service provider, PayBridge, payroll, HCM solution firm, scheduled for today, expected to explore how stable coins and payment rails are powering modern finance, particularly on the convergence of Web 2 payroll systems and Zebec's blockchain infrastructure. No content summary replay has been published yet, so the takeaway from the AMA isn't publicly available. So this is the actual article. This is from Web Mobile plus Zebec Connect the unconnected, bank the unbanked. So Mickey Watkins didn't mince words. Half of the world still lacks reliable internet. Legacy carriers overbuilt urban markets and ignore rural ones. Even in wealthy communities, dead zones persist. They shared a story about an NBA player, Tristan Thompson, who reached out after struggling with connectivity in his house in Calabasas. World Mobile Team solved it in 24 hours, something telecom and Cubans can't manage in years. That's the power of World Mobile model, a shared economy telecom network built on air nodes and earth nodes deployed by ordinary people. Today, there are 60,000 nodes serving 2.4 to 2.5 million daily users, more locations than McDonald's and Starbucks combined. Okay. But it's not just coverage. Unlike traditional carriers, World Mobile gives users control of their data and pays them back through World Mobile tokens. WMT acts as a network lifeblood, gas for transaction security through staking, discounts on phone plans, and rewards. As Watkins explains, WTM is the World Mobile what Bitcoin BTC is to Bitcoin. WMT is to World Mobile what BTC is to Bitcoin. ETH is to Ethereum, which is actually the token on that blockchain. I guess that's what they're getting at. This is where Zebec enters. Simon unveiled Zebec Net, set to launch in the fall. Unlike conventional mobile networks, Zebec Net is built for financial connectivity. It will run alongside carriers to ensure seamless access to Zebec wallets, payroll streams, and cards globally with a near zero latency. The enterprise use case is enormous. 200 plus Zebec enterprise clients already pay remote workers in 70 countries with a Zebec Net. They'll pass by fragile banking infrastructures, unlocking billions and saving compared to remittance fees and international payroll. Okay, so he did talk about Kotapay. So this is partnership goes deeper than co-marketing. Zebec is launching a card suite for WMT holders, starting with Carbon Card, integrating with and rolling out exclusive World Mobile branded debit card later in 2025. This means World Mobile's 2.5 million users can send rewards, pay bills, and reinvest directly via a Zebec Rails. The synergy is clear. World Mobile builds connectivity rails. Zebec builds financial rails. Together, they move two of the world's most persistent barriers: access to the internet and access to money. Watkins teased World Mobile's going multi-chain with Solana integrated and DEX activations on the roadmap. Zebec streaming technology could enable real-time pay-as-you-go phone bills and innovation that could upend telecom economies. This is good afternoon. Hold the line. Like button smashed. Thank you, TK. Don't forget to hit the like button, like, share, and subscribe, and hit your main man up with a super chat, bro. I'm just trying to keep the lights on BTM Crypto News Network. And Kotapay plus Zebec when 100-year-old bank meets Web3 payroll. In the World Mobile space about disruption, Kotapay FIBT space was about integration, and yet the stakes are high. Kotapay's representative couldn't speak live due to technical issues. Simon carried the conversation, explaining why Zebec chose to partner with a bank older than the Federal Reserve. A bank older than. Are they trying to circumvent the Federal Reserve? Kotapay is the payroll processing arm of First International Bank and Trust, FIBT, founded in 1910. For over a century, FIBT has handled payroll in the U.S. for Zebec. The startup without money transmission license in every state. A startup without a money transition. Partnered with Kotapay was a necessity. The result, Zebec can now deliver payroll compliantly in all 50 states. We needed that, bro. Let's see. ZBCN is going through the process of getting ISO 20022 compliance. Yes, chronic pain, they are working on it. And I think they'll be, I think you said compliant by the end of the year. And they're working on the SOX compliant as well. Simon emphasized reliability with Kotapay. Zebec has never missed a payroll cycle. The partnership also pushed Zebec to secure a SOX 2 compliance, raising its operational security and customer trust. This came through regulatory game changing. The Zenith Act passed earlier this year. It recognizes stablecoins as a legal tender, provided they're backed one-to-one by U.S. bank reserves. Suddenly, the community banks like FIBT can issue stablecoins legally, and employers can pay staff in digital dollars with confidence. The benefits run both ways. Employees get faster, borderless pay that they can use immediately. Employers, including Fortune 500, already holding Bitcoin or stables, simply simplify payroll while hedging against banking inefficiencies. Banks like FIBT gain new products without stepping outside compliance. Zebec's role to provide infrastructure rails. Instead of replacing U.S. payments, Zebec plugs into ACH, FedWire, and FedNow, enabling stablecoin payroll directly into the backbone of the American finance. Industries have already experimented in education. Charter schools and universities see younger crypto savvy staff adopting for stablecoin wages. And logistic truck drivers use Zebec pay cards for instant fuel reimbursements. The hospitality workers, hold on a second, I wipe my eye. Workers manage tip digitally and even request daily pay instead of biweekly checks. And I think that is the major catalyst that will push Zebec, right? There is a lot of things happening with Zebec. Wow. The Cowboys traded Micah. Uh Zebec also supports partial stable coin payroll, letting employees choose what percentage of their paycheck arrives via in fiat versus stablecoin. Tech is being tracked closely. Simon hinted at a major payroll provider integration coming soon, with the first announcement expected next month. Let's go. In short, Kotapay partnership bridges legacy banking infrastructure with Zebec's next generation rails, accelerated by regulatory clarity. Wow, these guys put a whole lot together here. Uh, in short, Kotapay partnership bridges legacy banking infrastructure with Zebec's next generation payroll, accelerated by regulatory clarity. Bridges, not islands, is all connected. What makes both spaces so compelling is how different they are, yet how neatly they converge on Zebec's mission. World Mobile bridges the unconnected. Kotapay bridges legacy bank with Web3. Zebec sits at the center, integrating both. We need some kind of visualization of that. The web world mobile bridge connecting the unconnected, the Kotapay bridge the legacy bank and Web3 and Zebec in the middle. So you guys, the artists, the designers, get on it. Get that on a actual image. That would be cool. Actually, I might do that with my AI software. Both partnerships underscore Zebec's obsession with real utility. These aren't speculative ideas. World Mobile has millions of daily active users. Kotapay has processed payroll for over a century. Zebec is already serving 200 plus enterprise clients. Mass adoption isn't a buzzword here. It's happening. Farmers in Africa are connected to the internet. NBA players are getting their dead zones fixed. Teachers, truck drivers, and hospitality workers are experiencing stablecoin pay. And enterprise clients are cutting costs with global payroll on the Zebec rails. Community was another shared thread, both Simon and Watkins encouraging cross pollination. World Mobile's node operator joining Zebec's Telegram, Zebec's payroll clients, learning about World Mobile and Web3 communities are the lifeblood of Zebec. Zebec knows how to merge them. Looking forward, the roadmap is stacked. Zebec Net launch in the fall 2025 will be the first mobile network built for financial access. World Mobile's expansion into Solana with DEX activations and NBA collaborations in play. Stablecoin payroll integrations with major U.S. providers to be announced. Weekly 15-minute Zebec update broadcast to keep communities informed. Really? We need to get into that. And as well, with all this innovation coming, guys, you are still early to the party. We are still on the verge of being the first in crypto to do payroll. For all the noise in crypto, meme coins, fleeting hype cycles, these partnerships stand apart. They highlight what blockchain was always supposed to do, solve problems people actually face, whether it's a farmer without internet, the teacher wanting faster pay, or NBA player with no cell service. So let's see, it's talking about the Zalbos final word, two recent spaces, one with World Mobile Mickey's Watkins, and the other with Kotapay and Zebec Network Simon, shows Zebec's range building telecom rails and unconnected villages while embedding stablecoin payroll into the backbone of U.S. banking. Both are proof that Zebec's vision isn't theoretical. It's already in motion with millions of users and a century-old bank behind it. Now the stage is getting bigger. From September 30th to the October 2nd, Zebec will join the world's financial heavyweights at Zybos, whatever, in Frankfurt, Germany, for a Web3 startup founded in 2021. Being at Zybos, the annual summit of SWIFT, central banks, and the largest financial institutions on the planet, signals more than validation. It shows Zebec is no longer an outsider kicking on the doors. It's a participant shaping the conversation around the future of money. Watkins' phrase still echoes. To bank the unbanked, you first must connect the unconnected. Simon's reminder adds, innovation doesn't have to fight the system, it can plug in. Zybos representatives fuse those two ideas. And Zebec stepping from X spaces into global spotlight, bridging communities, institutions, and contingents with one message: the future of finance runs on real-time rails. That's actually a pretty good article. So shout out to who is this? Gold in my veins. That was actually a great article. Glad you shared it and we can get the word out. Let's check the bubbles real quick. Back to the faves. So Piff is upset. Piff is on fire. Glad I grabbed some of that earlier today. These guys are running it up. So let's check CoinMarketCap real quick. So CoinMarketCap is saying we're at the 0042. Actually, we didn't check the trader view. Trading view, actually. So this is the 4-hour chart. Let's go back to the 5-minute chart. Looks like we are hovering tough around the 0040. Zoom in a little bit. RSI is up to 59.1. RSI base moving average is 52.3. And looks like we are holding strong. Building volume on the 5-minute. 50-minute chart looks like we're building volume there as well. RSI is 54.5. RSI base moving average is 49. And we are a couple of green candles on the 15-minute. Then on to the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, I have a couple of green candles. RSI is flat at 52.5. We're losing volume on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, looks like we're building volume on the 4 hour. RSI is 49.1. RSI boost based MA is 46.8. And there is a green candle at the 00408 on the 4 hour. So let me see here. Check what the updates is. This is bad boy breaks. This bad boy breaks the upside. We are going to 1 darn cent soon. The moon ride is going to be epic. It will be televised. So excited to hold my position. If you're not at a million Zebec, now is your time to load up. This is a healthy correction, and we are in some pullback until at least October. Still, I have never seen a sharper symmetry setup. Zebec is going to take off when the market starts to fly. Bullish AF. I'm not sure what's up with the dancing bear, but I like it. If you like it, I love it. Zebec's downfall when it's called so-called partners turn away from adopting the project. I don't know what that guy's talking about. Bullish scenario. If Zebec maintains the 00410 and breaks above the 00467, it might accelerate towards the 00504 and potentially revisit the all-time high near the 007. Bearish scenario drops below the 00336 could trigger further downward pressure, particularly if it falls below the 004, which may open the door to retesting lower support zones. I'll have to wait and see on that one. Good job, Zebec. New listing alert. ZBCN spot listed on 2bit. And we're just checking out. Deposit now. Withdrawals open 2028. And I was looking, right? This is 2-bit, right? And ain't on here. I don't understand what these guys are talking about. Let's see. ZBCN. Oh, it is here. Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps, fool. We live. What happened? Oh, snaps. We are live. Zebec is on 2-bit. Imagine that. So if you like it, I love it. I'm holding 30% after the mega bull run. Thank you, Johnny B. See if this comes up. So we're just waiting. I guess it is updating. I'm not 100% sure what is going on there. Is it loading the hookup or not? I'm not 100% sure what is going on here. But it is here. And can we let's see Trader Books? I don't know. Log in or sign up. So I guess you can buy it on 2-bit. That's interesting to know. Back to Coin Market Cap. I'm bullish on Zebec, buying Zebec and XRP. I'm about to buy while still low. When Zebec turns around, get ready. It's weird. Turns around, get ready, and enjoy the G force. It's definitely coming. Buckle up, hold tight. There will be no turning back. Ain't no stopping me now. Zebec will fill your bags before today's interview. So bullish. I'm so bullish. I don't believe it will be dislisted in the next couple of months. It will stay in the dust like any other useless token and layer. So bullish. Delisted? What the freak is talking about delisted? Who's selling? That's a good question. I'm bullish on Zebec, DCAN 10K Zebec for $50. And it will be 250 USD real soon. $50 is 10K. But thanks for joining, guys. It's your main man BTM here, bringing you back to the BTM Crypto News Network. And as always, time to set it down. Thanks for joining. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and super chat. And see you guys tomorrow. Same bat channel, same bat time. And as always, let's get back to the money, guys, and stay dangerous. It's your main man BTM signing out. Peace and hair grease. Miner is out.